Ladies, why do you love men who cheat so much and then complain about the men who cheat so much? Women love it when men cheat. Why do I say this? Well, because I know it. I know it. I sat down over the last couple of weeks. I've talked to women across the board. And I'm going to tell you, one thing that women hate more than anything else is being bored. And when you don't cheat, you're boring. When you don't cheat, you're boring. When you are at home up under her butt, sniffing up under her, telling her that she's everything you want her to be, she'll love that for about that long. And then next thing you know, she'll be shebanga banging your best friend. So I didn't make women the way they are. I don't write the rules. I don't have the software. But one thing that I know is that a man who is cheating on his woman has a woman who is involved. What I mean, you got to give her something to worry about, gentlemen. You better give your woman something to worry about, because the worst thing you can do with a modern woman is to let her feel comfortable. This has come from the mouths of women, not men, the mouths of women. They don't want to be bored. Think of it as the canine and the feline. Come on, man. Canines can just sit around and chill most of the time. Cat's always into something, and you better give her something to worry about. What have I said over the years? Give your woman the benefit. Give your woman the gift of discomfort, meaning giving her something to think about. Like it or not, one of my most popular streams was high value men don't cheat. They exercise options. And what does that mean? High value men of value, men of substance or status, have multiples more options than regular guys. If a man is making 2, 3, 4, 5 times the average man plus, he's going to have multiple factors more. And we are just going to we're getting beyond the political, what should be and such and so forth, because one of the things that men, we realized is you ladies don't care. You don't care about this political stuff when you're doing it. City girls, hot girls, whatever, y'all doing what y'all doing, y'all going to get the bag. And when y'all are out on y'all hustle and grind, y'all don't have any problem having a man and then having beta male orbiters that pay your bills. And here's the thing. Cool. All's fair in love and war. Here's the thing. I'm talking about past the danger zone. Age 27 to 35, when it flips for men. Now the rabbit got the gun. Gentlemen, give your woman the benefit of thinking that you will cheat on her. Whether you choose to or not is up to you. I'm not telling you what to do regarding your morality. What I'm telling you is about the optics of the situation. And I sat down when I was hanging out with some other content creators this weekend. I'm like, look, man, there's the facts, there's the data, there's the statistics, and then there's the feelings and optics of the matter. You listen to every woman talk about her relationship and every man that she ever loved. Think about the men that the women want to talk about the most is the one that broke her heart, cheated on her, did something or other. She didn't talk about the guy she drove her Mack truck over. No, because, they were too easy. I'm not trying to figure out why women do what they do, guys. I mean, you can try to figure it out. And I will tell you, we know why it is. But I'm going to tell you guys one thing more than anything else. Stop needing to make sense. Chris Rock said it the best. Men have a need to make sense. Guess what? Turn that switch off when it comes to women. Women don't make sense. Stop needing to make sense around women and you'll be less frustrated. And as such, understand something, that the kind of woman you want has been imprinted on by a man before you. And the man before you that had her heart, he had her mind. In order to get her mind, he had to keep her mind occupied. You don't keep her mind occupied with flowers, chocolates, and love letters. You keep her mind occupied with other women. Women care about the opinion of other women. Your woman wants to be with the man who other women want to shebang-a-bang. Don't kill me. Don't get upset because you think it's not right and that's not the way. I don't want to talk about your morals at this because, again, if you decide to go through with cheating or not, that's up to you. The fact of the matter is, she needs to know that you will leave her. She needs to know you will leave. Don't talk about it. She needs to know that you will bounce.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
The most powerful Uno reverse card any man can play is the presence of absence. I'm gonna tell you what, I've dealt with women that I like a lot, but I have more respect for myself than sit around and continue to deal with their bullshit. And you don't announce when you're breaking, you don't announce when you're breaking out. You just break out.
That's right. If you're gonna leave, leave right now.
And when you break out, make sure you show up with one that's better than the one you had. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. See, this is Kanye's mistake. Kanye, look at Kanye West. He is showing us a full-time, a 24/7, 365 example of exactly what not to do. What Kanye should have done is instead of going to get Kim Kardashian clones, he should have went out and got him a beautiful sister and went on about his business. Wished Kim the best of luck. Stop handling on social media and threatening Pete Davidson and all this other kind of stuff. Rihanna's pregnant with ASAP Rocky's baby, while Drake is certified lover boy. Look, man, I've been there. I was on that old Babyface Keith Washington, Silk, shy portrait bullshit too, singing them old ready for the world ass cupcaking ass songs. And all they got you was experience. I don't begrudge women the fact that they get their value up front. We get ours in the end. And look, when women have leverage, they use it. They use their beauty, their femininity, their looks, their sexiness so to get the best deal they can. Well, guess what? This is reverse. This is not hypergamy. This is just male value. If you're not a man that her friend wants to cheat with, you got a problem. Become the man women want to cheat with, gentlemen. Become the man women want to cheat with. Stop worrying about if it's right or if it's nice or whatever. Just do it. Ditch the nice guy see, the beautiful thing about being an image consultant is I am strictly focused on results and outcomes. You thinkers and philosophers and all that, y'all can sit around and parse and sit around worrying about the why of why it is. I mean, when I'm not working, I think about things like that too. But when it's out in the field where the work is real, I worry about results. And the results speak for themselves. Men who take their image seriously outperform men who don't. This is why so many guys in science, technology, engineering, and math get outperformed by the guys who they think are beneath them because you don't worry about your image. Appearance, behavior, communication, digital footprint. You're still trying to be right. And in this regard, you're not much different than the women you sit around talking about. Look at the sign language. Well, are you losing on the same need to be right? Or are you doing what work? Yeah, I'm going to be talking about this a lot. I've already talked about this for a minute. Guys, the man she wants to cheat with, not the boy she wants to control. See, the boy she wants to control is what she will settle for, but the man she wants to cheat with dresses like a man, talks like a man, behaves like a man, appears like a man online. This is why you got to make sure how you maintain your masculine frame around women. Stop being so goddamn goofy all the time. Yeah, I have a great sense of humor, but walking around cracking jokes 24/7, 365, no bueno. Especially when you're around women where sexual interest needs to be top. Like it or not, this is a primitive, atavistic way of operating, but we are still more primitive than we want to believe. The score is kept on two levels: fighting and sex. Do you appear to be the kind of man women want to have sex with? If not, you got work to do. If you think your money is going to make her wet, well, there are men with more money than you, and they still can't get the woman they want. I'm saying have them all. Have them all wanting you. Have all the women you want wanting you and pick the ones you want. But when you pick the one you want, do not get one-itis. The worst thing we can do as men is let our ladies become too comfortable. Well, I thought you said ask the questions as it goes on. And ladies know I'm telling the truth. Women would rather be second, third, or fourth in a rotation of the kind of man that her and her friends want than to be number one of the third string guy. The second string guy is trying to become the first string guy. So, gentlemen, understand the psychology of this whole thing. If you are not getting married, which many modern men are opting not to do, how are you going to maintain leverage in the sexual marketplace? You maintain leverage with the woman you have by the other women. Oh, I know some women are hot, but you're hot because I'm telling the truth. Because all this, what do I bring? He's got to prove himself to me, and I am the table. See, bump all that.
Fuck this shit, I'm
All that I am the table shit goes out the window when they are racing, trying to keep up with the keeping up with the other women who are getting your attention.
Emotional damage.
That's right, emotional damage. A lot of these women stop worrying about being so full of their pride and everything else because, guys, after age 30, 50% off, but you're still moving like she's still full price. Guys who tend to have the most leverage with the kind of women they want is men who are most attractive to her friends. You get that? Men who are most attractive to her friends. Not just like he has a lot of money or resources. No. And I'm good with the transactional stuff. Do all the other stuff. But you want to be the man other women want to sit around and do something like this for. Because women have this strange habit of once a man is doing what they like, men don't talk about our intimacies with women we like. Women do. And this is what happens. A lot of times women will go back and be like, oh, what happened with you and old boy? What happened with you and old girl? Oh, man, we chill. No, what happened? Y'all smash? What happened? Was that demon time something like? Oh, man, when we don't talk about a woman, guys know we into her. Oh, okay, cool. But when women, the opposite, women will start talking about everything, size, girth, taste, sounds, everything else, blah, blah, blah. And one of the worst things women do is they tell their friends about their business with their man. You know what happens? Her girlfriends be like, hey, how you doing? I heard you tutored. Mm-hmm. Right. You know what their friends be doing? Yeah, they be holla, holla, holla. And then they get mad. And they wonder why it happened. It's like, well, you went back and told everybody that the man was good in bed. You went back and told him that he knew how to make you do everything. Yeah. Next thing you know, he's getting up. What you expecting to do? Pass it up? Ladies, if you don't want your man to cheat, I got it. If you don't want your man to cheat, here's what you do. You bring in the other girl and y'all all have fun together. This is for everybody other than married couples. If you're not getting married, ladies, guess what? You're going to have to deal with a sexual marketplace until you die. If you're not going to get married in your prime years, you are going to have to deal with a sexual marketplace until you die. And there is no singles. There is no 60 and singles club. There is no club for 50 and up. Yeah, when we talk about the age component of dating. So many of you ladies act like you're going to just be single at 40 and living your best life. Ain't nobody marketing to a bunch of 40-year-old single women with.
I'm a PhD.
So if you're not going to be somebody's dutiful wife for the rest of your life, you're going to be out here having to, hey, get out here and compete. And when you're young, get as much of a franchise contract as possible, because the later on, the best chance you're going to have to keep your man is to stay fit, and make sure that if he is, talk about it, ladies. But why don't women, and here's the funny thing, what made me want to talk about this subject is because anytime you talk about relationships or why women divorce or whatever, women always want to throw up two horrible scenarios: adultery or abuse. But I'm going to break it down about abuse, because women act as though abuse is a one-way thing, and the numbers say it is completely opposite. Just like women talk about cheating and adultery. Cheating, when men and women cheat at roughly the same rates, but women talk about cheating as if men do it exclusively. And it is time for you ladies to stop that bullshit. Like, you better understand, your wife is over here, but if you got a lady friend, if you ain't cheating on her, she's likely gonna cheat on you. If you're not cheating on her, she is likely going to cheat on you. If you cheat on her, it is more likely that she won't cheat on you, because she's going to be preoccupied with getting you to stop cheating. But I want you guys to think about it. If you've ever been on both sides of this coin, if you've been on this side, Beta. On the side where you this baby face and shit, you got dogged. But if you were on this side over here, if you're on this side over here, it was completely different. My question is, why live over here when this is available? And the older you get, the more this becomes available. Women don't have any problems telling you that they are the shit. Women don't have any problems telling you that they have options and they can have the right to set their standards. Well, gentlemen, you have the right to be the best. You have the right to make women compete for you. And you have the right to do what lions do. You have the right to do what tigers do. You can be a lion or a tiger. Lion has his pride, tiger doesn't. Whichever one of the cats you are, lion or tiger. Now, of course, there are panthers and jaguars and all other kind of stuff, and I could break it down, but it's primarily two groups. If you're relationship or not relationship, you don't want to be the male hyena. And here's the thing: women get angry about this cheating thing because it takes their power away. Ask a woman what she brings to the table that is different from other women, and what are you going to hear from most women? What are you going to hear from most women? Well, you guys wanted a deregulated, open sexual marketplace that was to the highest bidder. You wanted competition, and this is where you're going to have to learn how to compete. And if you have a competitive advantage in business, if you have a competitive advantage in any discipline, in any sport or whatever, you use that. Gentlemen, if women say they despise cheating, why are they always with the cheaters? If women say they despise toxic masculinity and alpha males and high value men, why are they always the one pining for them? I'm going to tell you, this alpha beta designation is very binary, but in this conversation, it's winners and losers. Winners have options. Losers have complaints. Winners have options. Winners get what losers get what's left. And if you're not going to get married, which, hey, guys, if you're not, I've already said it, if you're not a man in a certain socioeconomic category in the West, marriage is a horrible idea. based on the numbers. You know, women could choose to change this, but if they chose to stop filing for divorce, but they don't. So if this is the case, what are you going to do?